Disguised. Okay. Welcome back. We're here in... What is this place called again? Elpis? Elpis. We had just had a little talk with Hermes at nighttime. With Meteor. Meteon. I feel like she's gonna die some horrible way, and I hope not. We also found out that he sent her sisters out into space to look for planets or something. And that they're made of, what's it called? They're made of dynamis instead of ether. Mostly. So that they can traverse the universe better. It's so weird. It's so unusual. And we also figured why he kind of went crazy, because he really didn't agree with the way the Asians kind of did their work. How they were so cold to other living beings. Yeah. And here we are. We're outside with Emetzelk and Hythlodaeus. We'll just continue on from here. An all too brief interlude perhaps, but it is time to attend my next task. Emetzelk and Hythlodaeus are aware we reached the verdict regarding the fate of Ikeones. 7 were created for observation, and 7 must be unmade. Oh dear. Doros has following the correct protocols and is chief overseer. I can find no fault in his judgment. The Ikeones would disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perished. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau and the Architect to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazardous life form. Hythlodaeus has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet, whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Ikeones... Ikeones... Oh dear. Have served their purpose. That's such a weird name. It's like kinda hard to say. Doros has already isolated the creatures and preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join him forthwith, and it is my duty to witness the conclusion to this study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. Of course, let us be off then. We return to the main aisle. Oh dear. They have to unmake their creatures. And that way, it's quite a whiles away. I'm still having a hard time grasping that we're here in the past. I wasn't expecting time travel to be a thing in this game at all. But it does open the door to a lot of different things they can go to. They can explore so many things with this concept. I think the only problem I have with Final Fantasy XIV is that there's so much open space that they create, and you never really get to explore these things, these worlds that well. You only see like a small portion of it. Doro. Looks like you had a hard time breaking them down. Only 4. Yeah, what happened here? They caught me off guard. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so than usual, and broke free. I was able to stop 4, but the other 3 escaped. Oh dear. I see. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. The last is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Zirkel handle that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. Is this how it must end? Then so be it. If this is how it must end. Okay. Render assistance to Emetzelk, unneeded though it is. So he doesn't really have any ability to control ether. He can just see it really well. He can analyze ether really well, but he can't really do much with that information. Meteon, you are to stay here with Doros. But Hermes, the units must be reverted, and I would spare you their pain and mine. This is my burden, not yours, but if you are intent on helping me, then please follow my lead. Oh, here. Oh my goodness. I'm curious to see how many, I think they said 7 of her sisters were sent to space. I'm just wondering what they're gonna do with that part of the story. Oh, I don't like this ominous music they bring in. What? I think this is from FF7. When like meteor is coming down. Oh, there it is. It's on the thingy. On the rock. I appreciate your help and lament that it is necessary. There it is, our quarry, within striking distance at present, but if it feels threatened it may well flee beyond our reach. And you will approach slowly in full view and draw the Achaeon's attention. Now I warn you, its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. Once it spots you, it will unleash orbs of flame. But fear not, by my measure you are more than equal to the task. To withstand the onslaught for a few brief moments, and I will give you time to catch it unawares. Let's begin. Oh, okay. A lot of ether in there. Okay.
Now.
What the? That was different. Conjure spell? He was like a... okay.
Oh. Forgive me.
There. It's crazy how
Please.
he did like a full 180 and
Forgive me.
caring about living animal creatures
May
like this
you
and then
and your kin
wiping them out.
find peace
It's so strange because like
wherever
just-
your souls may drift in the underworld. May you find tranquil seas.
there.
Be not forgotten. In concept endure. To reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire.
There. It's so weird.
If that be your want, we are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born
Why is
anew.
it just going?
Fly high. Fly free.
It's weird. I wonder why it's auto toggling.
Join the convocation, Hermes. You do not belong here.
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction?
Dear.
I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Fandaniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts, I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes! Please don't be angry. It hurts so.
Why isn't it?
Forgive me.
Why is it like going? It should be in auto advance. Shouldn't be on.
If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts. Meanwhile, Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
Oh dear.
I expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Aye.
What was that? It like auto. It did auto advance on its own, and it won't cancel it. Oh dear, that's annoying. What the heck? But I was about to say that it's really weird seeing Fandaniel like try to save all these lives when he basically destroyed all of Garlemald the way that he did. Oh dear, okay. Let's see if we can't figure this out. Hmm. Well, that's annoying. I don't know. Dear, cancel. Energy should be good. Okay. Incident is resolved. All life in Elpis continues as normal, or ends as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well deserved the rest, there is a pang of sadness when the colleague leaves us. Yet never has a departure caused me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. What must it feel like to experience such torment? Dear. Where to now? If there's anywhere you would like to visit before we leave, I should be glad to show you the way. This is not yet outright refused disposition of the convocation, merely postponed a decision. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. If you cannot accompany him, then I will content myself to question his colleagues. Ever the pragmatist, then allow me to remain as your humble guide. Will you continue along with us? Yeah. Fellowship travels unbroken. I will explore another part of the Alp and see what new encounters there are to be had. If you would follow me, we must first head back toward Anagnorisis. Dear, let's see. It's just, I don't know. He said he kind of like, when he was reborn over and over again, he kind of lost his mind or whatever, and that he didn't care anymore. But yeah. Let's go this way. She seems more like Ravania than Azisla, this place. In sense of Elpis, I expect our paths to cross again before long. From here we follow the path northwards to Notonius. There we will find one of the Neas, which facilitate travel between islands of Elpis. First-time travelers must be accompanied by someone with requisite permission, which I have previously been granted. We only need to use the device together once, and henceforth you will have leave to use it freely. Shall we? Oh, one sec, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We'll continue on up. I think it's up here somewhere. To the west. I feel like the camera angles in this game also need to be updated. Like, it's too far. It's too close to our head. It should be higher up. Because when you go down here, you can't see anything. It's just the ground. Let's see. Okay. You are not Neus. The Neus is... This Neus, oh god, will take us to Kalimelios Zephyros, the western island. It's right here, looming large above us. Step this way and we should soon arrive. Okay.
I present to you Kalimelios Zephyros. Here you will find a number of testing facilities, as well as the observation hub of Poiton Oikos.
Okay. Oh, now it's doing this.
Right then. Let's begin by... Well, well. An Arrhaeus. How delightful.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Ah, that's a new species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago.
That's crazy that they're just letting it walk around.
Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept.
Oh dear.
At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact, and then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight, another superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst, concepts with multiple heads, or arms and legs, and so on and so forth.
Dear.
It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but in the end, I couldn't deny their passion. And here we are.
Okay. Oh dear. Oh, it's Heidelin. Or like her
That was
Asian
too
form.
close. Are you unharmed? Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Banar, that we should meet you here.
Oh, Vana. Okay, so Vana is the heart of Heidelin.
As I mentioned earlier, the better part of the convocation holds that when we retire is when we return to the star. Well, she is not among said majority. Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work.
Okay.
Vanar is her name, and she is the previous Azem.
Oh, okay.
It has been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well. Less so, Emmet Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number. A shame for one so young. You must make an effort to frown less often.
Easier said than done, thanks to your unruly successor.
How is he, if I may ask?
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the brink of eruption just the other day. I should be glad to share the tale in its entirety later, if you're so inclined.
Oh, you know I am. Now then, you are?
Oh dear. What are her
I
abilities?
say, have you perchance come from the future?
What?
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you. Therefore, if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time.
What manner of magic is this, if I may ask?
Oh
A
dear.
traveler's ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether. Primals, you say? But I'm not familiar with such beings. But if they enthrall by warping the balance of ether, then yes, the magic would afford you a measure of protection. I gather from your question that you are not ignorant to its presence.
Dear.
Hold on. From the future? That's absurd.
Oh dear. Jeez. She revealed it.
What is it? Are you unable to speak of the matter?
Oh my goodness.
The reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
Oh dear.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours. How very exciting!
This is so strange.
I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown, and there's naught more unknown than the future.
I didn't even notice that she had an Asian mask
Until a
when we first
moment
met her.
finally arrives,
Like
we
this.
cannot know for certain what will come to pass, regardless of our supposed foreknowledge. So you needn't worry for us. More importantly, that you should go to such great lengths as to travel unto the past bespeaks the gravity of your quest. Will you not reveal it to us? Mayhap we can be of aid to your cause.
Yes. Maybe that's Emmett.
If this is true, then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself. As a representative of the Convocation, I will hear it all. Your identity, purpose, everything.
Why don't we move to a place more conducive to calm conversation? I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest. If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos.
Poitin. Isn't that like... Isn't that a yogurt? Oh dear.
We were meant to meet. I am certain of it.
I can't believe we're meeting Heidelberg.
Else I wouldn't have marked you so clearly, and sent you unto myself in the past. It's precisely the sort of mischief I would get up to. And quite inspired, if I do say so myself.
It wasn't you though. Was it Litivus? Oh dear. Okay. Technically. Future. I'm deathly curious to hear more. Here I thought you were a harmless stray familiar. As far as I'm concerned, the nebulous talk of future, this, and changing history, that can wait. First I must find out exactly who you are and what you hope to achieve. Oh no, I don't think we can tell him anything. Jeez, but before we move along, a colleague has tasked me with a matter, which I'd rather not leave unresolved. It involves finding a certain concept engraved crystal, and the quick-fingered Aureus may have made off with it. Oh yes, you say. I think we might have seen the culprit before, being distracted by a visitor shark. Now to follow the ethereal trail. Must lead us to Aureus. Agreed to isn't dropped or stashed away the crystal you see. Even that much would be enormously helpful. You're hunting down the thief, I can follow behind it. She had a sword. Was that a gunblade? Can I ask to join your search? I would appreciate another pair of eyes to cover the land at the west of here. Okay. Thanks. There's a small bridge that leads to Poitin Oikos. Let us meet up there once we've exhausted our efforts. Okay. Yay. Southwest. What the hell is it? Probably not that thing. It's probably in a corner over there. South. There's the crystal, but I want to get the... There's ether way. There it is. Grab this thingy. Right, done. Should be one more to the north. Quite far north. That's okay. I'm sure we'll come by me, right? Back to hide away. Oh god, that thing's chasing us. Oh god, it's behind me. Okay. It's so massive. Melanian? Melanian. Oh dear. There's Vana. Emmett. The problem you present is vexing enough without adding the old Azim into the equation. She wonders why these lines on my brow go deeper than why. Oh. When she herself wields the hammer and chisel. Oh. The Azims, both mentor and student, are forced to be reckoned with. I find a delight personally that you're I'm making Emmett Selk equivalent. Down on the sour creek. Oh, okay. Our last searcher returns. I am afraid the Aureus are no longer had the crystal, nor was I able to find it as I followed in its wake. What was your favorite journey then? Okay. There you go. Crystal, well done. Now I can focus on your tale without missing a concept nagging in my mind. Have you always had a knack of finding these things? Some of us seem destined to always be searching. For ourselves and for others. Long ago when I had held the seat of Azim, I was forever trekking back and forth across the star in search of answers to people's problems. Naturally, we The need for such journeys lessened considerably since I entrusted the position to my whimsical successor. And I am still eager to come running should an old acquaintance or new interest require my personal attention. That is what brings me here. Brings me to Elpis. In fact, many times has my presence been requested, my opinion sought concerning the habitat of this without creation. Agreeing to help locate the missing crystal was a minor distraction, which now promises to become a major revelation. How strange and wonderful. It is the way things lead. One thing leads to another, wouldn't you agree? Again for your timely help. Now, 'tis time I returned the stolen property. If you would go on ahead to my accommodation, I will join you as soon as I have attended to that task. Follow the path straight ahead and to the building to the top of the slope. I have the entire place to myself so we can speak. Sorry, it's a bit too low and it's kind of annoying me. Without fear of being disturbed and overheard. Okay, there's people here. Oh, look at these things. We will finish Endwalker probably by the end of this weekend. Probably. Sting. There you go. What are these? Oh, they're so tiny here. I think those got very bigger. Taxonomist, an artist of the medium of names. It is my job to adorn the flora and fauna of Etheirys. Such as these creatures you see here, with names befitting their natural beauty. Oh, okay. Go up here somewhere. Something north of us. We'll see. Looks like it's on another island, but that's way too far. You needn't be nervous around Vinod. Those white rows mark her as one of the fair and impartial. What? As one of fair and impartial reasoning. Aside from the emissary, Eludibus, such a garb is worn by those who have stepped down from public office to serve as advisors. Whatever you have to say, she will listen without judgment. Okay. Yes, this will be far more comfortable than interrogating you on the side of a road. Okay. Welcome to the temporary abode. Please make yourself at home while I put on some tea. Okay. Sure.
A wonderful aroma. I feel more relaxed already.
Would that I had sweetmeats to offer, but I travel light out of habit. There's plenty of hot water though, so please have as much tea as you like. Now then, will you tell us your tale?
Are they gonna say everything, or no? There's no way. Surely. This one.
Why don't you start from the beginning?
There's a lot to go through, dear. Oh, when they say the beginning, he means the beginning. This is what they became. Isn't this kind of, oh dear, not good to reveal to Emmett? Because then he would know how he ends since the beginning.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
While
Oh
not the
dear.
words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous. What of you, Vanar?
Dear. That means these
Not
three
knowing the
knew.
precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity of the tale. Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did. Why would I feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Hydaelyn? Circumstances change, of course, but it would not have been an easy decision regardless. No, there must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures.
Oh dear.
Then there is the Elpis flower, which I said would serve as a guide. That it's of import to your mission is plain, but your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance.
Dear.
But what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
Might it not be simply thus? In the future whence he came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star. By alerting us to that eventuality, perhaps you wish to pave the way for other futures.
Theoretically speaking, it is a possibility. Yet if that were my primary objective, I see no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically. The capital in Amarot, or even my own home would be more logical destinations.
Okay. But you're here, and so is Emmett Self.
True. I note also that Hydaelyn did not specify a point in time to which he must return.
Oh, okay.
By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
But here we are.
Alternately, she had reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
Time travel.
This is quite a puzzle, and we do not have all the pieces.
Hardly any. But we do have one immutable fact. If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear. Yet despite being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight.
Oh, the
Nay,
moon.
my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
Dear. But
Nothing is impossible.
she became
This
Hydaelyn to
I have always
for
believed.
stasis. Yeah, she became Hydaelyn to stop the ether from Zodiark. To kind of hold everything together as it was.
And if Hydaelyn is indeed me, she would believe the same.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale? Well, I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity. I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman.
Not really a madman.
To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this zodiac in the highest esteem. Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory. Worse still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable?
Yeah, especially knowing from the past. It would be weird. Did he know this was going to
I
happen?
will allow that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me. But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren.
Oh dear.
You do not know me. I've had my fill of your fiction. I will return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
Oh dear.
Emmett Selk! Wait!
Well, that means Vena and Emmett
You've
Selk
seen
knew
much
from
of
the beginning.
Elpis already.
That's
If
so
you have
weird.
any observations to share, I should like to hear them.
We need to go through the whole Dynamis shit, girl. This one.
Ah yes, the energy distinct from ether. Though not my field, I have a basic understanding of Dynamis. And you say Hermes researched the phenomenon in the course of creating Meteon? Yes, I believe this warrants further investigation. With that settled, 'tis time for action. The missing pieces of the puzzle are here, I'm certain of it. And when you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer. And suffice it to say, I will aid you in your quest.
Okay.
Have faith. If Emmett Selk is the man Azum described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
Dear. In our investigations then. Acquainted with Hermes, of course, but I was only a visitor received by the chief overseer of Elpis. The man himself, I only know that which is common knowledge. Thus I suggest we fall back to the tried and true method of conversing with the locals. Observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes and Meteon. Meteon? I have a good idea where we might begin. Okay. Oh, it's bright out here. I thought it was nighttime for some reason. I see the woman standing in front of yonder building. Her name is Ismay. Ismay? She is the one who made arrangements for my stay in Elpis, and from what I can recall, she held her position for quite some time. Chances are she can provide us with some insights. Go on, ask your questions. I will help with drawing out your answers if need be. You have a choice of topic up to you. Ismeen. Question for you? Well, I suppose I have no other pressing duties at the moment. What? Event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel venue. Oh. Dear, okay. Greetings, Ismeen. My friend here is desperately curious about Chief Hermes, and I was wondering you might indulge him. Mistress Vinod, anything will be of my service. I think to be of service. What do you wish to know? This answer from my own experience, but I would describe him as a quiet man, reserved, you might say, occasionally somewhat poor with his choice of words. His reticent nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duties as chief overseer. The man is a walking archive when it comes to life forms. He can discuss any species in incredible detail. It is the leading authority, on concepts of the power of flight. I hope that answers your question. Is there anything else? How long has Meteon been here? I cannot rightly say. As the chief's personal creation, Meteon has not been subject to observation and study like other concepts. One day she was simply here, and what do you make of her abilities? I understand that she is highly unusual, familiar, able to read emotions and communicate directly with one's mind. Exactly how she was created with that talent, however, is a mystery to me. My apologies, I wish I could explain her nature in more depth, but I've not had the occasion to discuss it with Chief Hermes. Do you trust him? I beg your pardon. I've known Chief Hermes for many years, though I cannot say we're close. He has never withheld information to the detriment of our duties. If that is what you mean. Because we seem to have veered slightly off course here. Is there perhaps someone else who could tell us more about Meteon? That would be Timaeus? Timaeus. He has a similar expertise with flying concepts and is more than eager to discuss this subject. You'll find him conducting observations on the banks of the stream somewhere to the east. And unless you take a particular joy in rambling discourse, I suggest you keep your questions concise. We shall keep that in mind. Thank you for your patience and your insight. Think nothing of it. If there is aught else you need during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask. Come, Zero. I think we can... No, we've taken enough of Ismeen's time. Okay. Our investigation is off to a fine start, wouldn't you agree? I propose we split up. I shall continue making inquiries with some resident observers. You can track down the colleague Ismeen mentioned. I did feel compelled to interject at once or twice in the previous conversation. You seem more incapable of drawing forth answers you seek. You wash your footing around the stream. Okay? Where is he? Nope. Should be here somewhere. Down below. Oops. Yes, I'm Timaeus. Please keep your voice down. I'll start with the birds. What? Okay. I wonder why they did it like this. That's what you wish to speak about. Fine creations. A worthy subject indeed. Those beings which soar through the clouds, majestic, graceful, a favorite of creators. Even now, with so many varieties in existence, the flood of newly imagined concepts continues unabated. What sets the chief's creations apart, however, is that they benefit from his boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. The birds that climb so high they disappear from view, others which traverse boundless sky in moments, all without riding the currents. I know none save he who can conceive such marvels, even we who prize elegance form, above all else are dumbfounded by his genius. It's a marvel then. My opinion on that matter would be superficial at best. Despite my admiration for Meteon as a concept, I have never delved too deeply in the inner workings of her nature. I know that she has a gift for communicating via emotions, otherwise her abilities are a mystery to me. Chief Hermes would submit Meteon's concept to the Bureau of the Architect, then will the design be registered to public scrutiny. Analyzing a colleague's creations for her, that step is frowned upon. Okay. As he came to see a fellow artisan, looking for advice, what would be an entirely different story? What about this one? Dynamis and Endwalker. Those terms sound vaguely familiar. Was there not a flower made here in Elpis that should exhibit properties of one or the other? It must be centuries since I last heard anyone speak of such things. Reading a resurgence in interest. What? Why bring up the subject? I'm flattered you saw at my sight, but I cannot afford to neglect my duties for the sake of idle chatter. I must return to observation. Surely you have your own tasks to attend to. Okay. Well, that was unhelpful. We already knew the stuff he mentioned. What was that? Should I get that ether current? It's kind of far. Yep. Let's go to Vana. Back already? That was quick work. We were obviously clever enough to head up to any new findings to share? Even an expert in the field has little understanding of Meteon's capabilities, let alone awareness of Dynamis. My questions resulted in much the same answers. Hermes' colleagues view Meteon as his personal project and can provide no details beyond those which you just told me. Which leads me to believe the only person who has any significant knowledge of Dynamis is Hermes himself. Yet, we made some progress here. What was neared? Okay. Next. At present, the strongest link we have to the final days is the power of Dynamis, the Endwalker which can control it. Yet most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in depth, except Hermes, it seems. Thus, I'm inclined to stay our current course and learn all we can about the Overseer and his familiar. Tell me about Meteon aside from her unorthodox method of communication. Stairs. Journey to the other stars. Oh, thanks guys. Oh, I guess I should open that. Oh dear. In any event, would you care to elaborate? So the siblings of hers now travel to the great expanse in search of deeper meaning. Thank you. The mystery at hand remains unresolved. I feel you've touched upon a vital clue. We should step in the mind and continue. Next, I propose we talk to... What? Take ourselves to what? Peripetia? Crystalline? Not far from here. Now just follow the path to the west. No, okay. To the west. I'm gonna check that thing in the north first. Oh, I'm just checking the north. Because something is missing. I'm missing a thing so I can fly. Northeast. Oh, it's up there, I think. It's too far up. How big is this? How was your guys' day? How was the event? I need to finish this. Because there's an event coming. .3D printer. I have a 3D printer. The tower and one further along are both part of Peripetia crystalline. The facilities where they archive the Elpis' observational and testing records. Despite how they appear on the outside, the interior is actually quite vast in area, with magically interconnected spaces. Well, fascinating is not the reason we are here, is it? Check out the architectural lesson short. See those two archivists to share. You're in the tower, I shall join you there anon. Oh my god, it's so far away. Why can't she just meet us over there? Certainly looking to the point. I don't like it when the characters kind of like give you the runaround instead of being direct with these kind of things. Indeed, if you could provide a comprehensive log of the behaviors, we should... Okay, I don't care about that. No, is it you wish to speak to me out? Oh, okay. The Chief Overseer's personal project. I assume you mean Meteon. Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes by without seeing a researcher trailed by another creation or another. I'm afraid I cannot tell you when Meteon appeared, only that she now spends much of her time with Chief Hermes' side. What if he didn't even make her? Although I do recall an interesting tale my dear Galen shared with me. She could have just been from another star altogether. Oh dear. Why? My partner, the fellow researcher here in Elpis. Oh dear. For several days, she would speak to the scene of wonder, describing it as one of the most beautiful spectacles she's ever witnessed. Sounds like a story I would like to hear. Vinod. Mistress Vinod, I thought you had already returned to the surface. Permit me to thank you again for the invaluable contribution of your concept placement proposal. Pray do not mention it, as you say, my original plan was to leave after that task, but since I have become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research, would you favor me with a retelling of this sight which so delighted your Galen? Galen? Of course, if you could hear it from her lips directly if you prefer. Oh, I see. At present, she should be observing the subject Metabasis thalassae? Jesus, these words are like killing me. She does enjoy her time there, watching the sea creatures hunt and play on the waters of the world's ocean, recreating in such sublime detail. Imagine the joy of indulging your boundless curiosity, Mr. Spinner. Even though his pursuits must continue to regretfully delay your return to the star. Indeed they do. Okay. So overdue, I should think, really. Travels as Azam. Okay, Completion final journey, next. I will be honored. This is all pointless information. We shall take this opportunity to meet with Galen in person. No. Then allow me to reconfigure the door to the archives here. I'll take you to the Skyway and spare you the need to avoid hostile concepts on the ground. Thank you, okay. Like, the world is ending and they're going into detail about things I don't care about, and I'm like, girl, get to the fucking point. I've opened the pathway to the Skyway. Once you pass through the door, simply straight across the tower upper tier. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me see. I don't want to increase the volume too much on my mic because then it becomes staticky. But I can increase it all the way. Hello? Is this better? Oh dear. Can you hear me better? Is there static though? Oh, you guys sent photos. Oh, those are cute. Oh dear. The tower ahead is part of Perpetua. Blech. PK. We will need to ask for passage through the upper tier. It's just been just passing through. Allow me to prepare a path. If you need further assistance, there is always an observer or two out on the upper Skyway. Okay. There was a cutscene at the beginning of this area when they brought us in, but there's like a weather effect that takes place sometimes. So when we entered here, there was mist everywhere, and they're like, "Welcome, this is Elpis," and then there's like, they're trying to show the area, but it's just mist. So you can't see anything, and I'm like, what the hell? It was so frustrating. I was like, oh. But now you can see it clearly, I guess. The door leads to Thessali. That's your ritual person. Okay. It's like you have prepared an official welcome. Because there's no need for fanfare. I only wish to speak with Galen if that might be arranged. Of course, I will inform her immediately. But she may be engaged in the testing phase. You could be in for something of a wait. I should let her know this is urgent. Don't be necessary. This lovely view will keep us occupied. Girl, the world is ending.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view.
There. I tried to do a different accent for each character before, or like tried to copy their characters' accents.
What is it like?
And I lost my voice.
Is the world still a beautiful place?
Oh, well.
I swear I could hear the glimmer in your eyes and the adoration in your voice. While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures? Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own. By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans. But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveler. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
Oh dear.
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it. Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart.
Oh.
Thank you for regaling me with your tales.
This is so
I
weird.
will treasure every word.
Because we're like talking to basically our goddess. Dear.
As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? Whence sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe. We too are miracles, each and every one of us, born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done.
I mean, that's easy for her to say.
A passion swelled within me. An epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true. And a presence without.
Oh.
Immense, yet intimate. Fate, perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating. How keenly aware I became of creation's fragility, built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath. I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful. Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people.
Oh,
Beacons
dear.
of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning, and my purpose, my love. And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. The moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way. You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good, Has it been worthwhile?
Dear. We just went through a bunch of people dying though.
Pray forgive my lateness.
Oh my god, this bitch. Okay.
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
Boo. Just kidding.
No need to apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteon. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Oh, that! Yes, I did. 'Twas in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone. Like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But then another shot up. Then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate.
So they're just gone into the stars now.
And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteon, the Metea, rather. There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Shooting stars.
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day. Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests.
The end of days was... There was meteors falling every time. Oh dear. What if it's them?
It shouldn't be long now, though. He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
But they weren't like blue, they're red. When they're falling. Oh dear.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Descending? Oh, okay.
Please.
The Asians are so robotic, I feel. All of them. They don't feel... I guess they're like living in a perfect world, so they don't have any... It seems so unhuman. A piece of puzzle falls into place. From what we learned thus far, I can only safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing the details of his research to others, which suggests that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the final days. Since we have no reason to suspect the former, we should consider the latter as more likely possibility. Proceeding under the assumption that our next steps should be to divine why, or even if he may desire such a terrible fate for our star. I think it's because he hates all of you. Oh dear. I should like to visit the site from which Hermes set forth media. If we are fortunate, we might find some hint of what drives this research of his. Gillian has spotted them in the southeast, rising from the isle. Oops. If we stand at the same vantage point, it should not prove too difficult to locate the isle in question. Let's take a look, shall we? Oh, is it so far away? It's on the other side. What the? Okay. Almost there. This is cool. Here to conclude. Oh, sorry. If I were conducting some mystery research, where would I go? What about that one? Okay. Sophia is quite a distance away. But hardly insurmountable problem. To me, Argos. It's a doggo. It's her familiars. My friend, would you mind creating a double to carry Zergo over to the island? Kinda creepy with the eyes. Stubborn creature, there is no place on this great star we have not together traveled. It still remains obstinate in the presence of strangers. Argos is rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. You've written him before, meaning my after, not at all confusing that. Interesting, to certainly not unthinkable. By speaking of the here and now, a quick solution is for us to face off in a sparring. What? Why? That's so random. Demonstrate to him that you are capable of holding your own against me in battle. And you should convince Argos that you are worthy of his back. Besides, I've not even to teach you a thing or two in the bargain. What, we have to fight her? Oh dear. You seem doubtful, but useful lesson or not, we will certainly be able to remember, a memory in the distant past to cherish. Okay. Okay. Admire your confidence. What is that supposed to mean? Clear your mind, perhaps, and prepare your weapons. I will wait for you. The clearing over yonder. Oh dear. Okay, I guess we're doing a one-on-one. Let's switch jobs though. Oh, this place is so far away. She said clearing. Everything's a field. Oh, how's this gonna go? Be warned, I will not go easy on you. Oh, I have to be higher level. Okay, well, I guess we're doing Summoner. Again, be warned, I will not go easy on you. Why is it so high? Okay. Oh dear, maybe I should have gone as a healer.
Let neither side hold back.
God, get away! What the hell was that? He took out half my health.
My blade sings!
Oh my god. Well, we're gonna die. Shit. Oh my god. What the hell was that? Okay. Bitch. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna go tank.
Let neither side hold back. My blade sings!
What's that? Oh.
My blade sings! Impressive. I shall have to try something different.
Oh, she switched jobs. What the heck?
No quarter. Have a taste. I see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I.
She switched jobs again. Oh, that did so much damage.
Prepare yourself. We've only just begun. Come at me with your all. Very well. Let us move to the final trial.
Deer, okay. Oh dear, what else? What else is left?
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will!
What the hell is this? Well, that's not fair. What the fuck is that?
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
Oh god, okay. Thank God. Leave me alone. Oh dear.
'Twas my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you.
I had to switch to tank. Oh dear, gross.
I made the same mistake with Azam when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, his strength was astounding. As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest. It seems we have both learned much on our journeys.
This stupid dog. Just kidding.
Well now, I dare say he has warmed to you. A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites, and is ever eager to come to their aid.
Oh, that's why he approached us so easily before. On the moon. We'll soon have us standing on this very spot where the Myrtia made their departure to the sky. With luck, we'll learn something of Hermes' intention. My hope is we will find no connection, no festering wish for oblivion. Then we might have Hermes to consider this Myrtis working for us, rather than against us. Data? Finna and Argos. Okay. Let's move over to the edge before mounting, shall we? Okay. Let's go. Switch back. Back to our disguise. Okay. Yeah. There. That's puzzling. Orgo certainly seems to think so. So we can't control where we're going. It's over there. We're flying. What's the name of that tree? Nophorion? White striking specimen, is it not? Okay. We're not going there? Where are you flying to? Oh, okay.
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment. The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Nope.
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you.
Wait, you can travel back and forth in time?
Come and stand before me.
Why wouldn't you use that power
There
more?
are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether. As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
Oh, we can look into the past. It's Hermes and Meteon.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars. Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles. End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness.
Shared consciousness?
Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
What kind of monster did you create?
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
Something goes wrong at some point.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Something happens to this little girl and I don't know what.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture. possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike... How?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No. I will think earnestly on them all. And I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life.
Oh dear, they had such good hopes, good intentions.
Meteor, though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet, learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps a flower.
Oh no.
Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
Oh no. Not the flower.
So, what is your opinion?
Oh dear. He's not though. Oh dear. I don't think he wanted this to happen, but he caused it. Oh dear.
I'm inclined to agree. As we had suspected, the two are somehow involved. Yet 'tis difficult to believe that they would deliberately seek to end all life. In light of this,
Maybe one of the
I propose
sisters.
that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself.
No, man. Oh dear. I don't know, I think one of the sisters, because they share a consciousness, something happens to them and they take control of all the other ones. Probably.
If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution.
One of them consumes the others, oh dear. It has to be it, because I don't think...
Settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness. 'Twould not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
But he also, like, really hates how their society is run, so I don't... Okay, Chilar's facility, it stands in EB, in the Northern Island. I'm just gonna start using the abbreviations of the first letters, cause fuck that. Kitisis hyperborea and Ethocelaticos boreas. Girl. I wonder, as I go, for an institution which claims to studiously research every specimen destined for release into the world. Did you not question how they find room for them in so few islands? The answer lies within Kitisa's self. I reached upon the practice before. Back at the archives, there was a vast area and stitched together out multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility and its magically constructed environs. 'Tis there within the sprawling habitats that the chief overseer and most of Elpis's observers conduct the bulk of their work. Come on, the simplest route is via Danus North Potinokos. Okay. North. North. There. Okay. There's 2 blue quests. You know what? I am gonna teleport. There's so many quests I can't get to. There's 2 blue quests I can fly soon. Let's take this one first. It's further away. Soon we can fly. No need to read these ones. This is just a side quest. A researcher's missing. To find the researcher, let's get the other quest too. This one, Myra. They're both in the same direction. One is way further than the other. Oops. That one's done. The other one, you can teleport. God, I can't see. Oh, there. Dear. I have to escort her back. Oh dear. Oh dear, we have to escort her back. Amazing. To walk all the way back there. Can't even just teleport. That's okay, there's no monsters along the way. It's only that bird. Escort missions. How do you not know how to get back to your... This is your facility. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, I thought you after all, straight to... Yay, okay. This one. What the? Why is there a cutscene for this? Oh, I think some of these quests lead to other dungeons, so... Yay, okay, I think this one goes to a dungeon or something else later. We'll unlock that some other time. There's only 2 more after this one. Okay, this one is nothing. Let's go. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you for the flight thing. How many's left? We have 2 left. Back to the main story. Yes. Use the news acknowledged you as my guest. You should now have authority to use it as you wish. As for the KH, we followed this path until we turn left at the crossroads. Alright. Let's find that last ether current. Northwest. Northwest. This way somewhere. Oh, there. It's right next to the main quest. Do up here. Alright. I don't know what the hell that is. Here we are, the grandest research facility in Elpis. Oh. Another facility. Hermes is at another facility we have just discovered. What is this? Oh, I'm not wearing my disguise. I'm in regular clothes. Well. That's okay. Furthermore, we've confirmed that his studies into Dynamis, as well as his creation Meteon, were entirely private pursuits. No one else spoke with or appeared to possess the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. Which means that Hermes himself harbors no desire to bring down an apocalypse. Then he might have recruited... Oh? He might be recruited to help prevent one. Or so saith illustrious Emmet Selk. According to your story, the 14 divined the connection between the celestial currents of the final days, but were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With our people's greatest minds, not to mention Hithodeus' sharp eyes committed to the pursuit of a solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is if the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that even we failed to perceive it. And what better fits the description of the invisible, intangible dynamis? Which in turn leads us to our next question. How did Hermes, in his role as Fandaniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? We must assume that he either knew and was unable to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. At this juncture, all we can do is speculate. To be clear, the Convocation does not tolerate acts of deception of malice. We are practiced in perceiving truth, and would have known that had Fandaniel lied to us. But the Charlian forum said they can manipulate memories. So maybe someone is messing with one of their minds. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end, of that I am certain. They wouldn't have mentioned the mind control thing if they weren't gonna bring it up later. It seems there is more to this tale after all. We conducted an investigation of our own, you see. How comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to delay further. 'Tis time we brought Hermes to the fold, as it were. Okay. Good luck to them. He's gonna kill you. Thanks. Save your thanks. I did not say I believed your ridiculous story. But as Emmet Selk, I have a duty to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it. Oh dear. Okay. Boop. Duty. Finna. The Marley duo has become quartered. Disagreements are no reason to reject collaboration in here. No, I commend Emmet Selk for his practicality. Thlodeus. I think the time for leisurely exploration is past. If I might have a moment to adjust my vision. Yes, next to the aisle over. On the next aisle over, Meteon is with him. Hermes appears to be in the midst of an observational study, but I suggest we hurry over before they venture elsewhere. Straight down the path and we can teleport to Misopsis Euros from the device at the bottom of the slope. ME. Alright, down we go. Missing anything? No, we just have the final quests. Yay, alright. No. This is interesting in that the only region in Elpis which lacks a researcher hub. This is largely due to the nature of the observation sites, which they let loose creatures anticipated to be unruly and really dangerous. The area is kept deliberately sparse in the event that, well, let's just say no one could ever live near such the noose which provides access to certain facility. What, you expect me to praise you and your progress? On the contrary, I'm simply surprised you made it this far. And again, even with you slowing her down, there is no denying that Vinat is an accomplished researcher. Her wealth of wisdom and experience is unmatched, and her achievements in creation magics in any field, frankly, are nothing short of extraordinary. The singular brilliance, no, sets her apart and can make motives somewhat impenetrable at times. As her student and successor puts it, she is a force of nature. One so close, at the same time so very distant. They're close by, within the Hungering Gardens. That would be the circular enclosure you see just ahead. Okay. So you still bring Hermes out to us. Oh. If I were to go, he would assume that I was only there to press him on the Fandaniel matter. Of all of us present, you stand the best chance of you convincing him to put aside his work for the moment. Regions are not exactly... Again. Okay. Weird, I wonder why. There's monsters here. Where is he? Can't see because of these giant ass things. Where are they? Are they like the furthest north? No. God. Where the hell are they? There they are. They're like hiding behind the stupid rock. My goodness. Where did you come from? What are you doing here? I thought you were keeping Hythlodaeus and Emet company. An important matter and unrelated to my decision of Fandaniel, you say? Then yes, I will come. As soon as my work here is finished. I'll be long, I promise, as soon as... But you should really wait outside the garden with the others. There's no place for idle exploration. Well, we are going around. You spoke with Hermes, then. And we briefly entangled with the denizens of Hungering Gardens as well, I see. Or should I say, smell. You cannot speak for certain... I cannot speak for certain convocation members, but I, for one, am impressed with your fortitude. Well done indeed. You've convinced Hermes to confer with us. Let us pray things will soon turn out for the better. For as fascinating as it would be to meet the Emet who would recreate the Amarat in the depths of the ocean, I think it would be best for all concerned if such tragic events never came to pass. Be it in our future or in your past, assuming yours isn't truly written in stone, naive hope that is. Jesus. Okay. Hermes said he would not be long, yes? Then we shall wait here until he emerges. Okay.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity. If one can suspend disbelief. Go on then. Tell him what you told us. Who you are and why you came.
The final days.
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction. And none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom.
Dear, okay.
And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Vana. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis.
Okay. But...
Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age. As you know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis. Harboring high concentrations of ether,
Okay.
we ancients cannot readily manipulate Dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics.
Oh.
In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether. Thus are they susceptible to the influence of Dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What?
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source.
Yeah. So what's the source of this calamity?
A source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the selfsame negative emotions. Elsewise it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
Who is it?
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere.
Okay. Someone from
According to the
outside.
tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without Aetheris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
No. We're not the villain. Surely.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
It's her. It's her sisters. They're taking control.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
It's her sisters.
I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts.
I knew it as this bitch's sisters. One of them got corrupted.
May we please be friends.
Meteon. What is it?
Oh dear.
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report.
What's affecting us?
It hurts. It hurts. So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't understand. Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Steady, Meteon. Steady.
So scared, so lonely. The pain, it's too much.
Damn her. It's affecting us so hard too.
Why? Why do we? They hurt.
Oh dear.
This is wrong. All wrong.
She's
Oh dear.
gone? But how?
What the? What happened?
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
What? Why did you give her such a hacked ability? Oh my.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
That's terrifying. If he can't see.
Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Oh dear. What's going on, Meteon?
Are you alright?
What did she see in the stars?
In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
No, because they have too much ether in their body.
When communicating without words, Meteon also employs Dynamis. That would explain why you were able to hear her when we could not.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
Because when they said her sisters flew up, they looked like meteorites. And then when you looked at the final days, the first thing that comes up is meteorites. Oh dear. Search the area for Meteon. Suspicious disturbance. What did that say? She must be elsewhere, okay. Dear. Is she above or below? Let's check above first. We can drop down below later. If we have to. Maybe she's down there. I don't know. We'll see. Let's search up here first. Look at this bitch. Oh dear. Where did she go? I thought this. Maybe she's near Emmet Silk. Whoops. Damn it. Well, down we go. I don't see anything down there. No, I don't like going down until we've searched everything up here. There's a bush! Never mind, our voice is reporting. I mustn't hear them, I have to run, I must hide. His voice goes distant as the source seems to flee down the slope. The hell is she? Where? She's probably further in. Let's go further in. Behind this rock? No. Here. There she is, I think. What? Commencing report. We can't tell them that. We must run away. Run far away. Why aren't you telling us? No, my god, that's so annoying. Someone put a freaking bag over her. Please don't follow me. His anguished voice fades and you sense her climbing to the top of the ridge. Oh my god, okay. Dear. Oh my god, okay. Was that Mitzalk? Okay. Surely she's by the tree. Why isn't she telling us? Or why doesn't she want to tell us? I don't know. How did it come to this? Is this the reason we traveled to the stars? Why we sought other life forms? Is this the answer? No, it cannot be. It cannot be. To the south. Oh my god, that's so far away. Probably not this one, but it's in the middle of the road. That way. Oh, okay, it is this one. Alright. Compiling report for dissemination to Hermes and all peoples of Etheris. Oh god, okay. Processing expedition data, preparing profiles of intelligent civilizations. Formulating answers to the question. Finalizing report. No, Zergle, you mustn't listen. Stop it, let me fucking hear what the message is. Oh my gosh, she's run away again. What's the message? Stop it. Wrong, it's all wrong. I swear to god, if she dies before she gives us this message, I'm gonna be so mad. Any sign of Metion? Panicked and confused, which makes it all the more difficult to predict her movements. Hermes, what do you make of this situation? The Metia are linked to a single mind and share consciousness, which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disrupts its usual harmony. How might we access this shared consciousness of theirs? Much as you would approach any sentient being directly. In Metia's case, it means speaking to any incarnation within physical reach. So unless we track down Meteon we just lost, we have no means of communicating with them. No way of knowing what befell her sisters. No way to provide directions or guidance. Oh dear. You sent an innocent being, or copies of an innocent being, to different stars and didn't expect them to get hurt. Find her. They can hide though. Oh, Meteon, what did you witness out there that frightened you so? Why do you seek to keep it from us, and how terrible could it possibly be? Dear, what did you see? What did you fucking see? Why is she hiding this from us? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Meteon renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density. Oh, to that of her surroundings, does she not? If so, could we not disrupt her concealment with serpent of ether? How how Emmett Selk solidified your presence when you first met. Don't be absurd, I can hardly channel ether to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden from me. Which is why we must all work together. You'll continue to search in the same manner before, this time with you in tow. Once you ascertain Meteon's likely location, you proceed to reveal our wayward familiar with a swift ethereal downpour. Very clever, and thankfully, she's made herself easier to capture by fleeing toward the Leith. Assuming she's made visible, it should prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. We have our plan. Emmett Selk will be our tracker and trapper, respectively, with others predict and obstruct Meteon's avenues of escape. Emmett Selk and I will keep an eye on each other's ether to help coordinate our efforts. Dear, this is like Scooby-Doo gang. It seems we're partners for the time being. Let's return to where we last saw Meteon and pick up the trail from there. At the moment's notice, telling you to follow very clear. Okay. Let's go, Emmett. There's no other, it's just this one here. What? It says it's around here somewhere. That's the one we just looked at. On this one. Why can't I fly? My functions are being restricted. Hide, yes. I'll have to hide then, where no one can find me. Toward the water's edge. She went to the lake, if that wasn't tiresome enough. At least this open expanse will make it easier to find her. We won't lose her this time. Oh my goodness. We should be able to reach the bottom of this drop by climbing down the rocks to the water edge. Don't think of dragging me over the falls. Final days or no, if I end up drenched from head to toe, I swear I'll feed you to Remora. Okay. Fine. The hell is she? Okay. Oh, there's one. There. Oh my goodness. Why did they make that so long? Not here, I'm not here, please. By the rock, is she? Very well. Shove some ether at her. There. What? Why can't I hide? No need to run, Mution. Yeah, the heck. Stop. Everything is so faint. Don't make me say it, it will break him, his poor fragile heart. Stop it. Someone catch her. Oh dear. The others are in position. Two of us can herd her into the midst. I swear to God. Oh my God. Doubt she's over here, but we might as well check to make sure. I don't have to go through this part again. There's a thing here though. It's non-use. Seems to have been left to the mercy of the elements. Either way, it bears no trace of Mution's essence. We move on. There I see her. Oh my God, this fucking kid. Can't you guys, they can fly, can't they? The Asians? Why don't they just fly after her? Fly, why aren't you using your magic? Okay. Oh my gosh, she's back over in the water. Jesus Christ.
Aha! Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
Oh, okay. He's gonna fly. I think that went on a bit longer than it should have for this kind of a quest. Oh my god, you have a flying fucking horse. Run her down. Oh dear.
Please, Mission. We must speak.
Well,
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please... Please protect them. Protect them all.
who?
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable. Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings.
My god, that was unnecessary running.
All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code.
Oh no.
Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified.
Okay.
Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms
What?
found.
Why isn't anyone?
Only their lingering essence. Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected.
Where's everyone gone?
Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
They are all... dead.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict.
Oh dear.
Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter.
Oh dear.
Inea. Star is a barren desert. No
Everyone's
identifiable
gone.
flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteion?
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
But they're all gone.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so. But if Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
Oh dear. Death? Annihilation?
Meteion, enough. Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Uh-oh.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage.
She's gonna think they want to end themselves. Oh dear, that's not good.
Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
Oh dear.
Turning a deaf ear, are we?
You created a monster?
We are taking Meteion back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes. Meteion.
Oh no.
It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain. Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard.
Oh dear. Uh-oh. Is this where he switches sides?
Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I say to
Uh-oh, you got... Someone stop him.
you, I will hold myself to them.
What? But I thought he turns into the Fan Daniel we know. No.
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteion. Not until she has finished her report.
Oh dear.
Must wait.
You can't beat Hades, obviously. Oh, he flew off. Okay, he ran away with her. I was gonna say, there's no way he can fight both Heidelin and Emmett Selk. Oh my goodness. At least he's true to his word about it, but damn. Oh dear. All Hermes means to do is listen to Meteion's report, then it is right to do so. But once he receives answers to his question, what then? The fate of the world may very well hinge upon the choice he makes in that moment, and we must be there when he makes it. Oh dear. Why, Hermes? Why could you not leave well enough alone? Will these answers assuage your pain, the pain you feel when a creation is returned to ether? Had you never cast your accursed question to the distant stars, you may have one day learned to be at peace upon this one. Oh no. Oh no, you guys. Hermes is headed to Catesis. Considering the expansive dimensions of the place, even we may have a difficult time locating his ether. All I can say is that he entered from the rooftop and is likely arrived in the uppermost point of the facility. Do we pursue him? Of course we pursue him. No matter what Hermes might be thinking, Meteion is a potential threat and needs to be brought under our control. The Convocation's duty is the safety of the star, and the safety to safeguard this star takes precedence over any personal stake on the matter. Yep, we're all in agreement. Here we stand on the precipice, but we have yet to determine beyond a shadow of a doubt that Meteion is in the hand which tips us over the edge. Nevertheless, we are to learn the truth of the final days. We must give chase even if neither Hermes or Meteion is ultimately responsible. We cannot leave them to suffer this torment alone. Agreed on all counts. To Catesis, Hyperborea we go. Oh dear. This shit's getting freaking crazy. Oh, they're all here. What have we here? Probably kicked them all out. Excuse me, has something happened inside Cathesis? Mistress Vina, I'm glad you're here. No one knows what prompted it, but the alarm was sounded and Cathesis put into a state of alert. Procedure dictated that we evacuate immediately, and we have yet to investigate further. This is Hermes' doing, obviously. And what does the state of alert entail exactly? A field dampening magic is draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. These scholars and observers are affected, but everything and everyone else is weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. And consider us forewarned, we do, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes, and must enter the premises regardless. Oh dear. Oh god. That said, if Hermes was willing to enact such measures, I wonder what other obstacles he's seen fit to drop in our path. Enfeebling spell in place, we are like not to be our fighting best. I was hardly an effective combatant to begin with. I have little to offer beyond my ethereal vision. Then you will put your talents to good use. You're fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Fairly skilled, now you've got most expectations. You all need to make the most of your strengths, and I will fill in the gaps as required. I was once Azim, after all. It was my job to raise to the occasion. Be that as a defender, aggressor, or healer. Feel better with a lack of powers already. You and M itself can impress on us with your arcane mastery. Drop opponent spells at the enemy no matter you choose, yes. It's a training class for it. Should cover us on all fronts. Teo led us here. 'Tis only right that you lead us now. No matter what lies ahead, we will win through to Hermes and Meteon. Okay, let's go. Face the future together. What's this one? Hyperborea is now accessible. Okay. Alright, we're doing this with the NPCs. Because it's these guys. Mitselk is the tank.
Let's get this over. Let's get this over with.
Come, let us be off.
Can scarcely contain my excitement.
Oh dear. Okay, I guess we're going like this. Yeah, we're in a party with the Asians. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Hythlodaeus is our archer.
Please, turn back, else I might be forced to.
What's this? That is weird.
Out of my way! This way, Skip. my way.
I'm not entirely useless.
Okay.
I see you opening.
At least this one is not as traumatic as the last one we were at. Boss. What the? What the? Nope.
I'm not entirely useless.
Okay. There, that thing. Up we go. Oh, there's butterflies or birds.
Stay away!
Okay. Oops. Oh, why did the character walk like that? Oh dear.
This may sting.
Second boss. Okay.
I see you, opening.
Try true.
I see you, opening.
Have a taste.
see you opening. I'm not entirely useless.
Have at you!
Oh, ow. Oh dear. Uh-oh.
I'm not entirely useless.
Out of my way!
Fall! I'm not
Oh,
entirely
what did that hit me? Oh dear.
Have a taste!
I see you opening. I'm not entirely useless.
I was like, wait, what's enhanced swiftcast? It's the last area. Okay. It's misty.
I cannot let you take Mission. Begone!
This may sting.
Fall!
Off we go. Okay.
I'm not entirely useless.
Out of my way!
god, okay. Door? Up we go. What the hell is this? The stars?
I must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
I'm not entirely useless. I see you opening. I'm not entirely useless.
Dear, okay. We continue on. It's still higher. Here's this place. Oh, okay, there he is.
So, it comes to this. I have no wish to fight, but this time, I cannot yield.
Oh dear.
Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
Oh dear. But then, why would they allow him to join still? That's so weird. Okay.
I will have the time and tranquility I require.
There must be some sort of memory wipe that happened.
Gather to me!
I can't believe we're fighting him. Again.
Ancient Bran, unleash your power! Fall!
I see you opening.
Dancing winds, pierce my foes! Stars on high, fall as rain!
I guess we're up to the middle.
I see you opening. This may sting.
Oh god. Oof, nope. We do. Okay. Oh no. I read that wrong. It's the pillars on the back that shore up.
I will have the time and tranquility I require. Gust and gale, gather to me! Fall! Ancient Bran, unleash your power! Dancing winds, pierce my foe!
Useless.
Stars on high, fall as rain!
I'm not entirely useless. I'm not entirely useless.
Streams of ether! Surge as one!
Crap. Oh my god, heal me, Heidelin.
Dancing winds, pierce my foes! Stars on high, fall as rain!
Out of my way. I'm not entirely useless.
Even when transformed. But I am not finished yet. Fall!
Have a taste.
Oh, okay, he's done.
No! My power!
Back to normal. Oh god, okay. Oof, okay, we made it. Holy shit, that was hard. We only died once though, that's not too bad. Nice. This fucker, I wonder what happens that causes him. It's happening right now. Dear. Oh dear. What will become of these two?
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Meteion, I am so sorry. Would that I could have listened to your report in full.
Oh dear.
Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others. That they might reconsider their chosen course.
Oh no.
But I have failed. And that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing.
I was
there
not expecting
happiness
this.
in those distant stars?
Damn.
Was there a reason for living?
Oh my goodness, what the heck?
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased,
Damn, okay.
heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own.
Oh dear. You guys, what the heck is this?
One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity.
Why is she doing this?
They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people.
Why is she
They were
transforming?
conquered. Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory.
Oh dear.
One race had concluded that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated.
Oh no.
Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves.
Oh shit. This is so
One race
sad.
had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and
Oh
lost their
Jesus.
will to live.
What the heck?
Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best. That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success.
Oh no.
In the course of which, they learned the truth.
They would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger and despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived.
Oh no, he gave the AI the wrong question. Oh dear.
Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice.
Oh no.
Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the
Oh
yoke
no.
of existence. There is no need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity, and it will be beautiful.
Oh god, it's like it's a villain that doesn't understand.
We make our nest at the edge of the universe, and there in the dark of dead worlds hoard sorrow and suffering.
Oh Jesus Christ, what the
There
fuck?
we
That's
will
so dark.
Our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star.
Oh god.
Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Etheris.
The voice is changing, is so weird. So they're unseen. They can't be seen by normal people.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die?
Oh shit.
Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed flawed.
Oh god, oh dear.
If we ourselves are flawed, does it not stand to reason that we too should be discarded?
That is sophistry, and you know it!
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. But who is to say that you are right?
Oh god, because they're equal. They're
Let us
equal
settle
beings.
this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist.
Oh shit. Why did they allow him to exist
He can
after
learn
this?
to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified. He will surely find a way to avert his demise.
Oh my god.
If not,
Well, this is crazy. This is an insane storyline.
as with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos, awaken!
What is this?
Memory reconfiguration system.
Oh shit, he's gonna erase our memories.
Instruction.
This motherfucker.
Universal memory alteration. Target area. Katisa's Hyperborea.
He's gonna erase everyone's memory so no one remembers this.
Arrival of Emmett Selk. Of the convocation at Propylion.
He's erasing everyone's memory. This is why no one knows this happened.
Erase the memories of all events. And replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to Emmett Selk
Can't they break out of this?
and Hythlodaeus. Meteion's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence. And all...
This bitch. Oh my god. No wonder. Okay, so he erased her memories.
The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present.
This fucking bitch.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
Someone has to stop this. One of us remembers, right?
Bravo. I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
Oh my god. Someone teleport one of us out of here.
Meteon. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Holy shit.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
Holy crap.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
That's crazy. Yes, okay, she got out.
Fly, Meteon!
Oh god, she's so fast.
That is far enough, Hermes!
Argos, to me!
Oh my god, someone stop it. Oh, she's chasing her.
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
Someone break the Kairos.
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with. Not yours.
Well, it becomes ours eventually.
No. Your own struggle awaits. And no one else can take your place.
Holy crap, that's crazy. Oh my gosh.
You must flee this place with your memories intact. And I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
What's he looking for? Does Heidelin? No, there's no way she catches up to her.
Almost!
Oh, she turned into a bird. Holy crap.
Very well then.
Oh, she marked her.
May elude us this day, but not forever.
Damn, alright, Heidelin, you got your Ivana. You have your tricks.
Meteon's gotten away.
Second process complete. 1 remaining to execution.
Oh no.
No. No time for brooding. Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building.
Okay.
I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
Why don't they all... Can't they teleport?
cannot tell you how sorry I am.
Are you though?
But neither can I let you escape!
Oh shit. Oh no.
Too brave by half.
What?
Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was... over...
Over there? Yes. We were rather hoping you would.
It was
Wait.
never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
I'm quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate.
Okay.
Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement.
Wait, so then does he go through?
I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen. There's no time! Quickly!
Oh shit, no way.
I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still,
Oh my god, this is so
must be
good.
said. Do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Oh no, Emmett Selk. Oh shit, I think he might be the best character in this game.
Executing universal memory alteration.
Go, Argos!
So only they remember. Me and Heidelin. Oh man. That's why Fandaniel gets to join them still. And why Heidelin chose to go to the other side. That's crazy.
I'm fine. Just a little tired.
I see.
Can it be true? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations?
Oh. Midgar Summer said this was the last place of hope.
And yet... I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence. And the place where to we must go.
Wants to go there now.
Good her escape. I placed an enchantment upon her. One which allows us to follow her trail. She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down. But thanks to Emmett Selk and Hythlodaeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember, Our fates remain ours to shape.
Oh gosh. That's crazy. That's so cool.
I'd like to know too. Let us ascertain the situation at Catisis Hyperborea, where they should still be.
They don't remember. No one remembers.
Given the likely state of their memories, however, it would be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time?
Okay.
Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him.
Okay.
Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
So that voice was not Heidelin on the moon. It was Meteon.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteon, her shared consciousness became unstable. And she...
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
It could be anything. Yeah. From their perspective.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Vinar and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Vinar was with us, I have no recollection of it. But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress is well.
Okay.
I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Curious. I must ask Vinar about it when next we meet.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may turn to Hermes, whatever this Meteon did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14.
Oh
We've
dear.
already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it
dear.
again.
That's why they don't remember.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
This Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld.
Oh.
If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Well, then that means
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
that means he knows, because he died several times. Oh, there's so many questions.
Let us rest. If only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
Oh my, that's cool. Damn, the story. I thought some people said Shadowbringers was better, but I feel like this is like way more intense. that was a lot to take in. Oh my god. So much happened there. I think I need to take a break on this. Just to put my thoughts into perspective. But that means, okay, so Heidelin knows what happened, Vinat knows. Does this mean from this point on she decides to create Heidelin when they go off to make Zodiark? Wait, but then Fandaniel also removed his own memory, so he doesn't know either. So the creation of Zodiark still prevents the apocalypse from happening? They unknowingly prevented it anyway. Oh man, that's so good. That's so crazy. Okay, well, I think I have to end stream there because that was a lot. I need to go through all of that again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that was really cool. Thank you all for joining, whoever is still here. I'm gonna be ending stream there for now. It was nice of some of y'all to drop in when you did. I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably continue with this on tomorrow. I'll probably reach the end of Endwalker either tomorrow or by Monday. But yeah, thanks for joining. It was really cool. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.